Hi, I'm Matt from HockeyReviews.ca, and today this is kind of a comparison of the 2S Pro and the 2S Bauer gloves. So these just came out, and I figured I'd go over them really quickly just to go over the differences and maybe help you decide which one to buy or which one not to buy. So 2S Pro, 2S, $229 glove, $169 glove. That's Canadian. So right off the bat, when you're just looking at them, you should be able to tell some differences. Number one is the backhand. So you can see the different separations there, the segments compared to just the three big ones on the 2S compared to the Pro. Index finger, so it's actually the difference between the fingers is, so they're all the same number of breaks, but it's actually the materials in it. So you do have pour-on in these fingers, as well as an interesting kind of foam package where it's kind of a piece of what feels like plastic or a really hard foam kind of attach on another hard foam and then pour on underneath. So it has kind of like triple piece of protection there. It's pretty interesting. It reminds me of the old Warrior like bone system on their like DT1 gloves and I think QR1 gloves. So it's kind of interesting there where it's a more standard foam. It feels like so it feels like it has plastic insert on the top, and then it might have one layer of hard foam and then a soft layer at the bottom, but it's not pour on. Obviously the protection on that is going to be better on the 2S Pro. The next thing is the thumbs. So you have a 2-piece thumb compared to a 3-piece thumb. So the 3-piece thumb is nice because it breaks down here, so it really helps your thumb flex. The interesting thing is Bauer's 2-piece thumb is so nice that you can see they both flex very well. If anything, when I'm just doing this, it's actually easier to flex a 2S than it is the 2S Pro. But at the same time, I feel that joint, whereas this one, your whole finger's flexing, so it's a little bit misleading. So both very flexible in the thumb, just different. Both have spandex gussets right there. The palms are the big difference between these two gloves. So I guess we'll spin these around so it's more visible. The 2S Pro has a pro palm, so it's like a Nash ivory, what you'll see on NHL players, where the 2S is them kind of experimenting a bit and trying something new. So the palm material itself is a little bit softer than the pro palm is. It just feels like a little bit, might even be a little bit thinner, but just a little bit softer. Feels almost like the Quattro on the old APX2s. I'm not sure what material it is. I didn't look at the catalog for it, but so anyways. The interesting thing about this glove though is the stretch gussets, as you can see here, and this overlay. So on the inside, hopefully this shows up on camera, the palm is yellow, so you can see down there, and that is because underneath this black piece, it's all pieces yellow spandex, and that is so basically the glove will stretch with your hand when you straighten it out, where this one is because it's a normal overlay, a Nash overlay. You won't feel like it won't actually stretch with your hand. So I'll try to show this off as best I can on camera. Basically, when you go like this, there's much less resistance on the 2S compared to the 2S Pro, and it really flexes with your hand. It feels awesome, to be totally honest. I really like the design. My issue is, I'm curious at how the spandex will hold up for durability, but I love the design and the idea behind it. Super comfy. It's a good job for Bauer in that sense. So we go into the liner, and so you have the thermo core on the 2S Pro, which kind of takes what the 37.5 was before, where it's supposed to kind of evaporate while you play, whereas the 2S just has their Thermo Max Plus, which is honestly a similar liner to what the old 37.5 material was. But yeah, it's both a very comfortable. Slight differences to them. I don't think you can go wrong with either of them, to be totally honest. I have been critical of gloves in the past that kind of cut down on the segments because it is a cheaper route to make. I'm kind of disappointed that this wasn't kind of the vapor version of the 2S glove, where this one's kind of the bigger cuff and crazy tech, which is kind of what you get here. And where like the vapor, I think it was the 1X, didn't have plastic in the foams or in the fingers at all, and it was like all soft pour on. I was kind of hoping something with this. Didn't quite get it. It is the step down, so it's like the S190 or the X900, but it is cheaper for that sense as well. But it is still a very solid glove, and I would be very happy wearing it. So I would definitely recommend people check it out, even just for the comfort, to see what Bauer is doing with this. These are obviously very tight fitting gloves. This is a 15-inch Vapor, but the Vapor does fit much more loosely than these ones do. But definitely give these a check, like a look at. Bauer didn't give me these. Bauer doesn't sponsor me. Bauer doesn't tell me to do this stuff. When I find gear that I'm really impressed with, I will kind of try to make a video on it and talk about it. I do that with the Alpha DX stuff because they really improve the gloves. Same here. Not that the 1S was bad. I actually really like the 1S gloves, but they made these so nice, especially with the Pro Palm and not the crazy palm on the 1S, that I really think the Supreme gloves people should take a hard look at them because they're really, really nice. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful and informative. Now, if you have any questions, let me know below. And remember to subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description. It helps me get gear like this so I can do reviews on and make content on and kind of help you guys out. As well, check out my Instagram because I did a couple posts about these, going over the differences and kind of talk about the palm in a little bit closer view because it's from my camera, not over here. So anyways, thank you very much for watching and take it easy.